we have an exercise to do. And in this exercise, we are going to be doing some changes for our store number S0001. That is the main store we've been using in our POS. So the first thing to do is to change the logo for the store. And we are supposed to take care of, not change the image so that can be used again. So what are we talking about? So we are doing something in the store, so let's go into store list. And the store we're going to be working with, S0001. And this is the logo we're supposed to change. Where do we change this logo? That's in related, store, images. But now we have to take care, because this is the logo, yes. We do not want to delete what is behind it. What is behind it is the image. Remember the retail images. So before we do this, we have to create a new retail image. So let's do that. Let's go into retail images. And create a new one. And it's up to you what you call it. I'm going to call it our store logo. It's our store logo. And here we import the image. By doing it this way, we are not changing the image that was already there. I already prepared some image which I downloaded, and it's this one here, the Alice Retail logo. You do your logo. Let's go back. And now we are related, store, and go back into images. And this logo line, we're going to delete it. We are not deleting the image, we're just deleting the link here for the store. And now we're going to select a new logo link type, and we're going to find our store logo. Right? Here we have it. If we do close, we have it here. Next thing to do is to change the name and address. Like this. I'm going to keep the scan page on it because later in the course you will see the reason why. Here's the name, and then we change the address. And you take, of course, what I'm going to skip the postcode for now. Next thing to do is to change the store's latitude or longitude. That is this value here and this value here. And we need to change it to our location. So how do we find that? One way to do it is to use Google Maps. So here I have Google Maps, my location, and here I find the information. And then I'll put the latitude in the latitude field, but take a note that the system will only allow 6 digits for the number. And then the same for longitude. And it's important to do this change because later in the course we will see our store in a different location if you've done it correctly. And yes, of course you put it to your place. Now we're supposed to change the store front image. And the same thing again, we need to create the image into retail images. So let's go into retail images and do some code, some description, and import the image. I had already downloaded the file for that. So now we can go back to the store card and to related store images and change the line with the store front, this line. It's best to delete the line and create it again. And here you have it. The next thing to do is to create 2 new staff members. 120 with full permission and 125 as a cashier. So what do? We go into staff list. And we create 120. And if it is supposed to only work for store number 1, then we select that store. But remember, the most important thing here is to put the correct permission group. This guy is supposed to be a manager. And we say yes. And then we do another guy, number 125. And also in the same store. And this guy is not a manager, he's a cashier. Now you've done all the necessary preparation for this exercise. What you should do now is to open the POS for this store and see the changes you've been doing and test them out. Those you can test. You cannot test the latitude, longitude, and the storefront image. You will see that later. Go into the store, and what do we see? Yes, we've done this change here. So now we have a different logo. What about the new stuff we created? Can we use them? 120. Yes, he works here. Yes, he's managing, yes. Yes, he can do a sale. No problem. What about the other stuff we created? Let's log off. Log in. 125. Yes, he works. It's 125. He's not a manager.